What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title going out. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see in the title. Let's get to it. Let me explain something to y'all. Regardless, like her being like somewhat right there where Biden was and stuff like that, that ain't a good look. It's not a good look at all, and especially they're not doing good. Really, any state. Like I'm gonna be 100 with everybody. Me personally, I don't see them winning. If they end up, it has to be something crazy going on in order for that. Because me personally,
campaign, that's what I can.
Well, and there you have it. It always starts off the same, right? We're doing our analysis, and I try to be as fair as possible. I tend to give Donald Trump a little bit more benefit of the doubt in terms of my polling analysis, but I do that not because I'm partisan, not because I'm delusional, but more so because the polls have been wrong and generally are wrong. Of course, 2020 was a little bit of an exception, so it's harder to do that now. But you get what I mean. I try to analyze the numbers as effectively as possible and as honestly as possible. And so usually, we tend to be on trends pretty quickly. Trends that the left, of course, denies and claims are MAGA chud copium, or they go as far to say conspiracy theories. That's when you know they're really losing. And then, of course, reality tends to kick in probably within a month to 2 month delay. And then all of a sudden, they start sounding the alarm bells and saying all the things that we've been saying. We go from conspiracy theorists to, I guess, trendsetters, right? And here we go again. Same exact thing. Bill Maher's pointing out what we've been saying. Everyone wants to sing Kamala's praise, how great she's doing in the national polling, but on the average, she's been up by, 2 points? Nationally? That's not a path towards victory, that's a path towards disaster. And I've been saying that since day one, even during the initial media blitz where everybody was panicking. It's time to get real serious. Kamala Harris is a serious threat. Remember all those people freaking out on Twitter? I kept calling them out. Remember all the Ron DeSantis people coming out of the woodworks? I told you Trump was unelectable. I mean, there was some serious panic going on, but I kept saying she's up 2 points nationally. And in the Rasmussen polls and Trafalgar polls, we're still seeing the exact same results. What's the panic? Joe Biden, same time during the 2020 election, was up 9 points, 7 points. I mean, she started to crater towards the end. I think she was up like 3.8 or roughly 4 points in the average right ahead of election day, but still better than Kamala. And if you looked at the swing state polling data,
and I feel like that is what's killing their campaign right now, is the fact that everything and everybody Kamala, I'm gonna be real, Kamala is definitely doing it. I can definitely say I haven't seen much that Kamala's doing. Me personally, I'll try to look on X and, try to figure out what she did today and what's going on today. Nothing, really. But everybody that's in our administration that's supporting Kamala, they're the ones that's making it horrible for her. Kamala is definitely, making it horrible for herself. You got her accent. You got her not doing this. You got her the past 4 years not, same thing what we always talk about. But everybody else that is supporting her, they're literally throwing her up under the bus. I mean, look at it. Look at Joe Biden. Look at Barack Obama. Look at Bill Clinton. It's so many people that literally are saying things, and they're saying what's literally what they've been thinking about, and they're not meaning to say it. They're not meaning to say it. And even if they were meaning to say it, regardless, it is literally throwing her down like bad. And people, it's not doing nothing but having people research like, dang, is this actually true? Like, what's really going on with Kamala? And when you have that, you get people that's iffy. Dang, should I be voting for Trump? Do I need to vote? And I'm telling y'all, it's so many people that's waking up. I don't see it. I don't see it happen for Kamala.
Back then, if you were doing analysis, you would probably think, man, there's no way Trump can win this. He's behind big time everywhere. But now, this is the outlook. I mean, look at the RCP average just for top battleground states. Yeah, Trump has now taken the lead in the average in every single state except for Wisconsin. And to be honest, Wisconsin looks like it's trending towards Trump. And again, it's a state where Trump is expected to do better than the polling averages are indicating. Look at October 12th, 2020. Biden was up 6.3 in the average. We can go ahead and take a look simply just by clicking the button and look at this. Biden was up by 11, 10, 8, 8. Huge, astronomical leads. And in the end, what ended up happening, even with all the Democrat electioneering, let's call it, I think Joe Biden took the state of Wisconsin by 13,000 votes, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. A little more than 13,000. 13,000 might have been Georgia. Just a little bit over 20,000 votes.
We all know what happened with that, so we ain't gonna get into that. But we all know what happened with, that whole Joe Biden thing. But me personally, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't see it happening for them. But again, that is That's my opinion. Me personally, I feel like a lot of people are waking up and realizing that, and it's sad though. Like my family, like they obviously still support Kamala and stuff like that. But I do. I'm hoping that they actually pay attention, and realize what's really going on instead of being in denial about it, because it for real is sad. I'm not even gonna lie. It for real is sad. They push this whole narrative that Trump is the R word and he's this and Trump did this. Anytime you ask somebody that support Kamala, just ask, why do you support Kamala? I guarantee the first 2 sentences that comes out of their mouth, they're going to put Trump in it. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next 2 videos that's dropping tonight. Catch y'all next one.